before we start. So we'll go for gobos and bings now, right? So gobos and bings, you'll notice, can only happen on the Mach 250 Kryptons. In this lighting rig, we could do gobos for the Mach 250 Kryptons, and we could do gobos for the alpha beams. They won't match the different manufacturers. They will have different gobos. So if you did want to go for it, you'd end up with 2 gobo runs. Okay. In your live assignment for number 1, you've only got the Mach 250 Kryptons. In your live assignment 2, you'll only have the Mach 250 Kryptons. Okay. But if you are ever programming anywhere else, you might have a run of gobos for other fixtures if they've got it inside it. Okay. Right. So this one, obviously, we're going to locate it. As you can see on the floor there, that looks reasonably sharp, but in your scenario, when you go to locate it, you might notice that the focus isn't correct. So when you guys go to Attribute Editor next to start selecting your gobos, as you go through using this gobo function in the middle, you might see on the floor it looks reasonably okay. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go to focus first off, and I'm going to change the focus value. In the room, I believe 25 works pretty effectively. So if I press 25 there, you've noticed it's got a little bit larger on the screen up there. Let's just see if it's changed the gobo pattern a little bit better. It's hard to tell from where we are here, but in the room you'll notice that the focus will make a massive difference. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to basically record all the gobos that we possibly might need. Now again, in the written in the practical assignment 2, okay, I've got things written in that list like ellipse, or well, I haven't called it ellipse, sorry, I've called it broken circle. So as you guys go through the different gobos, I don't know why that's not recording. It has now, yeah, finally. When you guys go for the different gobos, again, you can just literally click on this and double click on the palette button that you want it to store to. Again, you don't necessarily need them all, but for the 10 seconds that this takes when you're going through and just selecting a new one and double clicking, you might find that it's quite effective just to record them all. On a proper live show, I would do that anyway. That just means that when we're doing the memories or the cue list later on, you can change things a lot quicker without having to go back in Attribute Editor to access that function. Okay with that? Pause that then.